For our video today, we're going to be observing these three substances, combining them together, and then separating them out. So first thing we want to do is identify, do we have a mixture or a solution? Well, we can see our ingredients, yes. We can separate our ingredients, yes. So this must be a mixture. Three substances we have rocks or gravel. The white is diatomaceous earth. We will just call this powder. And these little gray or black specks are iron. So what we need to do is we need to figure out how we can separate all three of these ingredients or all three substances out by themselves. Well, the first thing, if we know this is, our tools, we have a strainer. We have a syringe of water with a stir stick. We also have a paper filter and an extra cup. Paper filter and extra cup. And our secret weapon today is this magnet. Now, first thing we want to do is easiest thing to get out is going to be the iron filings, or the pieces of iron, the pieces of metal down here. Now, these particles are too small, so they would fit through the holes of our screen, so that wouldn't work. We could add water and pour the mixture with water through our paper filter, and that would get out the iron filings, but trapped in the paper filter would be the iron filings and the powder. So it would not separate these two ingredients. Remember, the whole objective today is to separate all three ingredients back to being by themselves. So we're going to use, to get metals out of a mixture, we can use a magnet. It's very simple. All we do is put it down here, and you can see all the metal, all the pieces of iron jumping straight to our iron filaments. Look at that, crazy. So now all the iron pieces are being held together through the energy called magnetism. Through the force called magnetism. Let me set these down. Alright, let's make sure we got all the metal. So I'll put it in here, give it another swirl, see if we missed any. And we did, we missed a little bit. So we got the last bits on there. Nice. Let me set these down. Alright, so we have a pile of iron right here. Alright, next, to get out the gravel and the powder, we can add some water and then filter them. So we'll add some water. We're going to stir it. Always important to stir before we pour. Now I'm going to set up our strainer, just like we did last week, and pour our mixture into it. And voila, we now have separated out the gravel as well. So what is the only thing left in our mixture down here? This is the powder and water. So to filter that out, we will use our paper filter. Alright, let's swirl this around. And dump it through the filter. Now we'll let the paper drain. You can see it filling up the cup in here. And as the water drips through the paper filter, what is being left behind? See that white powder? That is the powder that we were trying to get out. I can let this drip through, but I'm going to kind of squeeze this water out, just kind of speed this process up a little bit. So I'm just lightly squeezing it down at the bottom, push the last bit of water through, and we are left with our powder. So we have successfully separated out Remember, our original mixture was iron, filings, gravel, and powder. And now we have successfully separated. We have all of the powder together. We have all of the iron together. And we have all the gravel together. So, the idea is that using various methods of filtration, such as this paper filter and the strainer, we use both of these items, and this magnet, we used all three of these items to separate out these three ingredients. So, if remember, we can use strainers, we can use paper filters, and if we're trying to separate metal out, we can use a magnet. I'll show you once again. Let's see. And it just scoops it all up. All right, awesome. That is it for this video. Thanks.